Hello, my lovelies. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back again with another moment for chronic wellness. Thank you for joining me. We are rounding out 2019, and in so doing, I am counting down some of my greatest hits of things I've learned this year. So please join with me and share with me some of your greatest adventures in self-knowledge, or things that you've learned, or what you wish you've learned, or what you're hoping to learn. All of those things would be welcome in the comments. I would be glad to know what's on your mind as we finish up this year. So my next topic is care. And this is a tricky one because caring, the energy that I invest in being concerned and interested, rides right along with that whole, my greatest gift that I have to give is my natural energy, my time and attention. And care is right up in there. And I have learned over the years that it serves me not at all to care more about someone than they care about themselves, right? So I learned this in addiction behavior. In someone in my life, my brother, struggled with addiction, and I couldn't care more about his addictive behaviors than he did. I mean, I could, but man, it really did me no favors. And so watching and learning from other people about how they're investing and then choosing based on what I'm observing, how much I'm going to invest, an interesting dance. But I'm talking about care in that respect, and I'm talking about the fact that we, as people with chronic illness, are suffering slings and arrows all the time, both at the hands of the cards that we're dealt. You know, my body is failing. I'm continuing to get hard diagnoses. I'm having a hard time getting out of bed every day. I'm having relapsing, remitting conditions. But then also at the hands of others, intentional or unintentional, the getting left out, having to say no to things and being disappointed that we don't get to participate, watching other people's lives continue on while ours feel like they're sort of frozen in Jell-O salad and not getting to move forward the way that we thought that they would. And it would be really easy to think that the way to short circuit the suffering that happens because of that would be to stop caring, right? So if I just stop caring about these things, it won't hurt so bad. And I'm here to tell you that's not the way home. When we short circuit our ability to care about the hard things, the bad things, we also short circuit our ability to care about the good things. So when I decide that that friendship that ended, that I referenced yesterday, doesn't matter to me, can't hurt me, that I am Teflon, and I decide not to care, I am also creating layers of impenetrability about how the joy can also reach me. I am making myself less available to having the wonderful things touch me. I'm making myself less available emotionally when I am short-circuiting my caring. So it's not easy. It means vulnerability. It means making myself available to being hurt, which is not what any of us wants. Now, it does not mean wallowing in our suffering. And as I talked about yesterday, it does mean having boundaries and putting parameters on what of me is gettable or reachable, and on knowing clearly what is mine and not taking responsibility for what isn't. But it does mean feeling the pain. it does mean that when I care, acknowledging that I care. Because if I don't, I won't be able to feel the joys either. You can't short circuit the bad without also short circuiting the good. That's the unfortunate catch-22. But that's what I've learned. That's part of my learning in 2019. How about you? Sound off. Push back. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm always eager to hear from you. Thanks for being here, and happy end of the year. I hope wonderful things are in store for you for 2020. And in the meantime, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And until we're together again, be well.